And again, I'm not one that just is going to claim you're always going to shoot to slide lock. I think that's a bad practice. I really do. I think you should load when you want to, not when you have to. When the slide's locked open, that's a really poor time to reload because you're out of bullets. You've got no way to defend yourself. Well, yeah, man, yeah, gun form guy. You know, yeah, man, but you know, you only have one round. I'll take it. I'll take that one round. You know, I mean, I could get a snapshot if I wanted to, but let's face it, you're probably not going to be shooting while you're reloading. And trying to drop the slide takes a lot of time. Dropping the slide takes a lot of time. So if we can eliminate that by reloading when we want to and not from slide lock, does that simplify things for you? Yeah. Well, the thought would be, well, you know, you'll be dropping a magazine that could have rounds in them that you could use. That's true. It's true. I have a solution for that. Would you guys like to see it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to have a hot gun, but I'll point it in this direction. So I'm shooting and I decide I want to reload. Or I could fumble around and try to put both of them in my hand. You know, it's up to you. By just merely changing your elevation, the magazine doesn't fall as far, so it doesn't bounce away. Is it the ultimate answer? No, it's an option. It's something you can do and keep your reload like and similar. Does that make sense to you? Because all I'm doing is I'm just changing the elevation so the magazine doesn't fall as far, thus doesn't bounce away. I can recover it. It's something you can do. But again, slide lock is a bad time to reload. Should you practice slide lock reloads? You bet. Absolutely, because it can happen. But again, I fired a bunch of rounds, my slide's still locked closed. I'm probably going to reload it because now I know I have 16 rounds versus I'm not sure how many's in my gun. I will never give up a known for an unknown.
Sure.
Okay? It's the same thing as I won't go in any place I don't know how to get out of. Just one of those right life rules. So I think practicing in battery reloads and slide lock reloads are good. Again, the in battery reload's real easy to do because you're eliminating a step that requires a lot of digital dexterity to perform. So, how do we do that? Basic, like I said in the classroom. You'll be shooting. Boom, 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 boom. I come back here, just bringing the elbow against my rib cage, and I slightly turn the gun in the direction of the magazine. What's the shortest distance between 2 points?
Straight line.
Straight line. I get my magazine and bring it up because I never give up a known for an unknown. What if I dump my magazine as soon as I bring it back here and I reach down here and it's not there? Now I got a problem. So why would I dump this until I know I have something to put in its place? Does that make sense to you? Also simplifies the reload because as I bring it back here and I bring this one up, all I have to do is eject and insert and I'm done.
What if it doesn't fall out though?
I got an answer for that. Okay? Now, remember how I told you I like to put tip of the finger to the tip of the bullet? I get one of these. Okay, and I come up. Uh-oh, what do I do? Ready? That's all you got to do. Okay? Another way to do it, maybe it's stuck a little bit. You can come up, you can take this finger, pull it out. But the idea of stripping the magazines every time, to me, it's an extra motion that you don't need to do. Plus, you're performing an action for something that may not happen, which is your magazine gets stuck. Deal with the magazine being stuck when it gets stuck. Otherwise, we probably all know whether or not our magazines fall free. At least you should. All right? So, another thing about bringing the gun back here like this and using this. Now, Linda, this isn't going to apply to you because you had to adapt. But for those of us who put our thumb on the button, look at my forearm when I depress this button. You see how it's rigid and it locks in place? That gun is going to be locked in place at that point, tighter and firmer and stiller than any other part. So if the gun's steady, use that to insert it. Now make sure you take your finger off the button or it falls back out again. But the reload literally just looks something like this. Whoop. And that's when you always screw up the demo, right? Like that. Real easy. Now, do I want to do that without looking? I think it's a good idea because if someone's trying to kill you, you're going to have a hard time taking your eyes off them. But having it right below your field of vision, literally all I got to do is just kind of look down real fast. So I can come up, look down, too fast, and put it in. Okay? So, let's put this on the timer and just see how fast it takes. Bucky, you want to run now?